Hi guys, it's Tash. I'm just here with a high school advice video. I know that we don't want to go for back to school, but it is back to school season. We are going to go back to school very shortly. For those of you who live in Australia at least, it is fairly close, unfortunately. You may notice that my bedspread's looking a little bit different. My bed doesn't actually have any quilt covers or anything on it, because they're in the wash, but I really couldn't wait to film this video, so let's just get into it. First thing that you should do when you're entering high school is really try and be yourself, because when you're trying to make friends, there is no point trying to be somebody else or act like somebody else when you're trying to fit in with a group, because realistically at the end of the day you're gonna either be really unhappy or they're gonna figure it out, and it's not going to be a great outcome for you. So you need to be yourself. Now, number 2, I don't know why I'm numbering them, but I am, is don't be worried if you don't make friends on the first day. It is not a big deal. You are not the only one that is scared of not making friends, of not fitting in. Trust me, I'm pretty sure every single person will be in the exact same position as you. They will be just as scared, just as worried. Okay. Am I going to make friends? No. Are people going to like me? Who's going to be in my class? Am I going to have good teachers? That, seriously, you don't need to worry. It'll all fall into place. It really will. Now, another thing with making friends is you can ask someone if they want to sit with you, or you can ask if you can sit with them, like in the class or at lunch. And if you see someone sitting by themselves, ask them if they want to sit with you, because most likely they're probably too afraid to ask, can they sit with you? But they want someone to sit with, but they don't know how to ask. So do ask, because it will make them feel a lot more welcome as well. You might actually make some really good friends from that. Number 3, I think this is, don't be afraid to ask your teachers for help, like other students. If you're lost, don't be afraid to ask older students for help, because what you've got to remember is, yes, we are older, but we were once in the exact same position that you are in right now. And if they're not willing to help, then clearly they don't seem to remember that they are exactly where you were. So, and the teachers, going back to the teachers, are there to help you. If you don't understand something in class, and you don't have to ask, well, everyone is there, even after class, just let the teacher know that you didn't understand, and could they help you with it another time, or there, depending on how big the issue is. If you miss some notes, don't be afraid to ask the teacher. They really are there to help you. And don't be afraid to speak to your parents or your friends if you're having trouble. I mean, they do care about you. That's why they're your friends and your family. You are not alone, I think is the message I'm trying to get across here. Number 4, do your homework. Seriously, I don't want to sound like a naggy parent, but doing your homework will seriously help you when it comes to exams and assessments, because you will have been already working on that sort of stuff at home. That's kind of the point of homework. One of my teachers even told me, she said, I won't give you homework if it won't benefit you, and if it's not going to go towards your assessment or exam. So do think about it. Most teachers, I will say, do not just give you homework just so they can ruin your day or your night or your weekend. They do it for a reason. So please do it. 5, don't procrastinate. Procrastinate. When you have an assignment or an exam that you can study for, do it as soon as you know about it. Do it straight away. Because seriously, you don't want to be the person the night before that's up till 3 in the morning with 4 cups of coffee trying to study for an exam that you should have been studying for from at least halfway through the term. So do try and study early and try not to procrastinate. With assignments, as soon as you get them, try and start them, and try and maybe make a plan of what you want to do for the assignment or how you're going to do the assignment, and do not underestimate the assignment, because that is the worst thing you can do. For me, what I would recommend is get the assignment done as soon as possible, because that way you can leave it for a day or so, you can come back to it, have a look, see how it reads, do lots of fine tuning. But do not leave it to the last minute, it's what I recommend.
Seriously.
Number 6, it's kind of focusing on bullying and stuff. If someone is mean to you, try and ignore it, and I know this is the hardest thing.
Like, it really is, because I've totally been the person on the receiving end, and I've been, like, especially when I was younger, I was not very good at keeping my opinions after what they had said to me to myself. Not the right attitude under any circumstances. Like, it really isn't.
If someone is mean to you and they're threatening you, that you go, if you tell someone I'm going to make it worse, that means that they themselves are scared of what you're going to do. Realistically, you're the one that has the power, not them. Tell a trusted teacher, a parent, the principal, someone. Tell someone that is in higher authority. As much as your friends, they can support you, realistically, you do not want heaps and heaps and heaps of people knowing about it. That is when it becomes a really big problem. You need to go straight to a teacher, a parent, or maybe an even older brother or sister if they can help. But try and sort the issue out. If you can, try and do it between you two, or however many there are of you, before you try and get help from the outside. Is if someone insults you, try and thank them and give them a compliment in return, because they will have no idea where to put themselves or what to do, because they will not be expecting this response. So if someone's like, you have really bad eyeliner today, or your eyeliner always looks bad, you could be like, oh, thank you, that really means a lot. And then you could say, you have really nice lipstick, or your hair looks really nice, or I really like that shirt you're wearing. That will make them really shocked that even though that they have insulted you, you're still willing to give them a compliment. Even if you don't think it, or you want to say something else, say that instead and just walk away. That is the best thing to do. Do not let the situation escalate. So that's all I've got time for you guys today. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!